Hello YouTube, welcome back to another video. Right, we continue on from the last video. We're working on the elbow still with the brakes. In the last one we changed the pads to endless pads and braided hoses from Rsport. Today we're going to bleed it using forscan, and then we're going to go out and bed them in and hopefully going to put a camera on the arch and see if we can get some sparks or flames from the pads. I've seen it in other videos, will it happen in mine? I don't know, but we're going to try. So first thing I want to show you on forscan, I don't know if you can see this, it's quite bright, but let me bring it into the shade. Right, don't know if you can see the screen, but it says my brake temperature too high, so at some point we've got my brakes too high. Didn't realise that it had the capability of knowing, but I've stored that, but it hasn't put a DTC light on, so nothing to worry about really. It's just something that happened to the tractor anyway. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to set up a hose onto that, get the program ready and connected, and then we're going to start the bleeding. Right, so I just topped the fluid up, and this is what I use, carbon racing brake fluid even. Right, I've topped it right up to the rim, probably a little bit too high actually, more than I wanted to, but I know that won't drain. And what I'm doing is I'm starting on the furthest corner away, which is going to be this side, so we'll go back left, right, front left, right. I think it's that order, I'll double check anyway. So what I'm going to do now is get the program connected, get a pipe on here, and then we'll start bleeding. Get off, fly. Whatever you want, get off. Come on, go. Right, so let's get this connected, and ignition is on. There you are. Right, so connect to the vehicle, blah 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 blah. Yes. Right, down there you can see it says we are ready. Right, so I'm not an expert on this mine, right? I fumbled my way through most of it, so we're going to go to the spanner, then up in the top corner, service procedure, ABS service bleed. I'm going to click play on that. Right, so then it asks you what have we done. So we've changed brake hose, and we're on the rear left. Right, so it tells you here to put a pressure bleeder onto the reservoir, but I am going to fix the cap, so I tend to just do it without and just keep the fluid topped up. So it says to attach a fluid container to the rear bleeder screw, open the rear bleeder, blah blah. While the hydraulic control is running, do not press the brake pedal. So what we're going to do now is open, make sure the hose stays on. Damn it, what an annoying thing. Alright, he's on. Hopefully that'll stay on now, because I don't want to spout it everywhere. It's a bit of an awkward angle. Right, so now I'm going to click OK. There you are. There you are, see it coming out? Look at the screen, you can see the bar building up. I'm going to get ready to close the tap when it gets to finished. Yeah, so I've locked him up. And it says close the rear bleed screw. I like to close it just before the pump finishes, to be honest with you. So it then says wait 45 seconds. What we'll do now is I'm going to top up the fluid. I'm going to do twice for every corner, just to make sure all the air is right out, and we've got some fresh fluid in there. So let's get on to that. Alright, so if we look at the reservoir now, it is down to above minimum, I think. Yeah, still above minimum, so it's taken from the top of the cap down to there, so it hasn't taken a massive amount. So I'm gonna top them up again. Like I say, we'll do it twice for every corner. Right, so I'm going to run it again, and what I'm going to do, I'm going to put you just looking at the screen on the tripod so you can see what's happening, and then I can hold this pipe and the spanner with both hands so that it's not falling off while it's in action. So the second attempt, you're going to stay right of this. Brake forwards again, rear left. Okay, so okay. Right, so that is it. That should be enough for that side, I would have thought. Now I'm going to work my way over to the other back side and then work around to the front. Right, so that is it. All four corners are done. I've gone through 2 bottles of carbon Lorraine. Got a bit left in there. I already had some in one, so I've used just over a litre, I'd say about 1.25 litres to flush all 4 corners. So all I've got to do now is just put the wheels on, and then we'll go for a test drive and bed the brakes in and see how they feel. So let's get the wheels on, go for a ride.